The wilderness calls us again, urging us north for another Arctic packrafting adventure. This time, we float the John River. From its source in the Nunamiut village of Anaktuvuk Pass, 135 miles through the Brooks Range and gates of the Arctic National Park, to its confluence with the Koyukuk River, just downstream of the village of Bettles. The first 35-mile section runs up to Class 3. This is followed by 100 miles of Class 1 and 2. Our first stop in Anaktuvuk Pass is the Simon Panique Memorial Museum. In addition to excellent exhibits on traditional culture, there are also huge maps posted on the wall where elders are documenting their knowledge of the local ecology and traditions. It's about a 2-mile walk to the river at the south end of the runway, but a local offers to transport her bags in his ATV. There are no river gauges on the John River, and the gauge on the Koyukuk River was non-functional during our trip. But based on exposure of gravel bars and bank vegetation, the John was probably running at medium-low flow during our trip. Here we take a quick hike up a random knoll to survey the Arctic tundra landscape. Finally, after several hours of paddling, we begin to see a little bit of white water and begin the rock garden section. Overall, the rapids are pretty easy in pack rafts, and perhaps the only practical way to go in lower water like this. The most challenging rapids are located where Till Creek pours into the John. Here, rapids collide with jagged cliff faces. With the upper 35-mile whitewater section under our belts, we now continue for 100 miles of river ranging from flatwater to Class 2, much of it still in mountain scenery. We take one layover day to hike up a nearby hill. Amazingly, we experience very few mosquitoes, even while walking through these tussock fields. But this is why we do our Arctic trips in August. Finally, after 135 miles in 9 days, we arrive at the confluence with the Koyukuk River. Here we set up our final camp and enjoy a colorful sunset. We were picked up the next morning by a jet boat for a quick ride up the Koyukuk River to Bettles and our flights back home. And so another Arctic packrafting trip comes to a close. Thanks for watching.